Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to JM Unleashed. Happy weekend. It is Friday, November the 10th, 2023. And we have Austrian Stacker in here. I just had to clear up one audio issue there. We should be good to get going now. I did enter a StreamYard link into the chat there for anybody that's interested in coming up on the panel. Oh, Austrian Stacker. Well, yeah, I think you're a little bit ahead of my time. You are ahead of my time. I could see that if you're in Austria. Here where I am, which is Canada, pretty close to Toronto. It's 6:25 p.m. So that's very cool. I got this live stream started right on time, and I appreciate Austrian Stacker coming in right away and everyone else that's lurking. I hope everyone had a good week. Yes, so when you go back, if you ever come over here, Austrian Stacker, and then you go back to Austria, that would be like going back to the future, indeed. Richard Metcalf, good to see you. I suspect we're going to get a fair amount of people from the precious metals community coming in here tonight, because Salivate Metal usually has a live stream at this time. And I didn't see his sort of thumbnail set up for the live stream saying that it was upcoming, so I went to his community tab, and sure enough, he made a post a couple hours ago saying he didn't think he was going to get home in time. So I also wanted to say hi to Richard Metcalf, 79, Snakebite, Try Again. Got some good people rolling in here. I would love it if anyone from the stacking community wanted to come up on the panel. I believe I pinned that link, but if not, just let me know in the chat. And maybe if someone can put a 1 in the chat to confirm that audio sounds nice and crisp and that there's no echo, that would be cool. If there is issues with the audio where it doesn't sound nice and crisp, put a 2 in the chat. And I won't be surprised if 79 puts a 2 in there, even if it is good, because she's just got that type of humor. Thanks, guys. Look at all the ones we got in there, so we're sounding good. Right on. So I think what I might do is, obviously I'm going to interact with the chat as much as possible, but thanks, 79. There we go. Almost like I was able to predict that. And Jeffrey Jamestown, baseball commissioner, good to see you too. Welcome in. I haven't been doing a whole lot of live streaming since I started this YouTube channel, but I'm starting to do more. I'm starting to get the feel of it. And so many of my subscribers are just fantastic people. And in going around to their various channels, a lot of them are having open panels. There's a whole variety, anything from, just discussing current events to open mic nights, to even games, gaming shows. That's becoming really popular, and I might even like to try that. So what I wanted to do, because you guys may know I love music. I'm not going to sing here because 79 has forbidden me from singing while she's here, but I'm going to put on a little background music, and hopefully it comes through. This song's been bouncing around in my head, and let's see. We'll play Name That Tune. Let's see who recognizes this song first. Put it in the chat. There's no lyrics on this. Hey Neil, good to see you. Oh, there is a little bit of lyrics. Hopefully that audio is coming through nice too. And if 79 leaves later on, I may actually sing this karaoke. Hey Clay, how's it going? Good to see you. And actually, as I was discussing earlier, Conspiracy Music is actually one of these guys that's pulling the music community together. And I highly encourage you guys to check him out. All these independent artists that are up and coming seem to be revolving around his channel. And he's fondly known as Clay. It's Conspiracy Music. Great, great guy. I want to make sure that I've got him as a moderator on here. Yeah. Can you guys hear this? Surprised no one's got it yet. I love this tune. So I'm going to put Conspiracy Music's channel in the chat here. Strongly encourage you guys to all make sure you're subscribed to him. Really good guy. And you guys, anyone that's got a wrench in here is more than welcome to post your own links or promote other channels as you see fit. Like Paris Hilton. 79, I think you have heard it before. Hey Sergeant Gold, we're just chilling, hanging out. We got an open panel here for anyone that wants to come up and say hi, promote your channel, or actually I think it was Neil. Neil, you can come up too if you want. Neil was talking about having an open panel live stream where people tell bad jokes. Or even dad jokes. And so tonight it's just, I've got this kind of set up as an open panel. We can just chill out, shoot the breeze. I'm more than happy to answer reasonable questions in the chat. CCT is here. Great to see you, Cyber Curtain Twitcher. I'll give you guys a hint since I haven't seen anyone guess it yet. This is a song by Heart. H-E-A-R-T. Their more popular song was Barracuda. Hey, Jamie. Good to see you, Jamie Fox. Where'd you go? You slipped right by. So, I've been watching everyone coming in here. Everyone in the chat here is awesome people, so feel free to get to know each other. And if we don't have anyone come up on the panel, that's okay. I can dig into my repertoire. Try again's close. Try again is close. No, I see right through you, Austrian Stacker. I know you're a good person. I know you are. Hey Zook, how's it going? Neil. Okay, I'll say Neil, you're about 50% correct. You got the band. Even though I kind of gave it away right off the bat. Yeah. I wanted to play this song. I was actually going to sing it, but when 79 is in here, I'm forbidden from singing, but anyone else can. Wilson Phillips. You know, they do sound similar to Wilson Phillips. I'll definitely give you that. So, hey, Big Chap, how's it going, buddy? Big Chap's another great guy. Like I mentioned earlier, everyone in here so far is good people. And I like to start off with a little bit of music where I can. Let me double check and just make sure that we do actually have that pinned. Yeah, we've got that pinned. So anyone that wants to come up here, if there's anything you wanted to discuss, The only thing is, if you're not a moderator on my channel, I'm not going to bring you up on the panel. And the reason for that is because there's been a lot of porn bombers recently. And to be honest, even if that did happen to me, like, I'm not going to freak out or anything. But it can sort of wreck. It can kind of wreck a live stream. Hey, Jeffrey, Jamestown Baseball Commissioner. Yeah, I've seen you around a fair amount recently, so I'm actually going to give you a wrench here as well. And Sergeant Gold, I just noticed you don't have one. And the main reason for people moderating is so you can easily connect with the other people that are in here. And then, of course, if we get any really nasty stuff coming in, then you can feel free to time people out. Hey, Mike Herrera, good to see you. And I know 79 enjoys timing people out just for fun. And so from time to time that can happen. But anyone in here that's got a wrench is going to be immune from 79's indulgence with that. Okay, so now that we got that going, let's see here what Snakebite's saying. It's glad the week's over. Looking forward to fire up the smoker. This week I'm going to throw down a couple slabs of ribs. Nice. Snakebite, I wonder if you saw my video where I bartered 1 ounce of silver for a full rack of back ribs at a Beer and Ribs Fest. If you didn't, and if no one else comes up, I may actually highlight that video. I may play a little piece of it so you guys can see that. It's time to get physical. No, that was that song that I played was by Heart, and the name of the song was Dog and Butterfly. I'm surprised nobody got that. Yes, Jeffrey, that's right. So Deb's Wood Burning has a great channel, and Mr. B does as well. And so that's 2 of the spots I've seen you. I think I've even seen you in a couple others around. So that's good. I'm pretty good with giving people a wrench and moderating abilities. As long as they don't abuse it, and as long as I know the person long enough that it's a real person. Let me just see here on Zook. Zook does not have a wrench, but I don't know that I don't know Zook really well, but you're absolutely welcome here. I'm just going to go to your channel and see. Yeah, that's okay. I strongly encourage anyone that wants to interact on YouTube, especially if you want to get to know a lot of people. I strongly encourage you to put at least 1 or 2 videos on your channel so people can get to know you a little bit, and then it's a nice reference point as well. Obviously not everyone wants to be a content creator, and every content creator needs content consumers, so that's fine too. Some people just want to watch and enjoy the entertainment. And that's really what I was looking at the beginning. But as time ticks on and I started to figure out some of the video editing and realized, I've got a fair amount of content I can actually upload and publish. I'm starting to lean more towards, getting into being a YouTube creator here for the long haul. Biggest problem that I have is the censorship. So I'm looking at other platforms as well. Steve-O, good to see you. Steve-O's one of the guys that I've got to know quite well. And a big part of the reason for that is he comes up on a lot of the panels. And, it's so nice. I see everybody in the chats in all these different channels. But if you don't actually go up on the panel and have conversation with people, it's tough to really actually get to know them. And that's how I've really got to know Steve-O. And I know he's a dynamite person. And similar to Conspiracy Music in that he's a big part in the music community and pulling everyone together. He's doing his rock garden. So everyone in the music community that has an impact on Steve-O, he paints and does a great job, paints up a rock and adds them to his rock garden. Well, welcome in, Zook. I appreciate you. As I get to know you, I'd say, if everything goes well on this live stream, after on the playback, I'll give you a wrench. Unless there's anyone else here that knows you, I just don't know you that well yet. But that's okay. CCT, you had a privacy complaint. Okay, tell me more. Tell me. In fact, CCT, click on that StreamYard link at the top and tell us in person. For anyone that's just a little nervous to come up on the panel, you don't have to have your camera on. Like, you can have your camera off like that, and then there's no issue. And of course, what I do is I've got a background there, and I figured out how to duplicate myself. So now there's like two of me. So yeah, I wanted to say hi to you guys that way too. Awesome. CCT is gonna come up. And hey there, hippie grandma, good to see you. Everyone that comes up on my panel in the live streams, I will put their channel link in the description after as well. So that way anyone that's watching this playback will have a reference point and can go to their channel, and then it's very, very easy for you to promote your channel. And Life's Magical Journey, you're welcome up here too. Oh, you're on your way to work. Okay. Life's Magical Journey is an awesome person that I've met actually through the music community as well, through Terrell and Deedsville. And she is just an awesome person. And she's got a pretty darn good channel too, helping people make the connection between what's her line? Between neuroscience and, well, I'll just say between neuroscience and reality. How's that? Try again. At the very top of this chat, there should be, what does it say? A StreamYard link. And it says join the panel. And then right to the side of that, it says HTTPS StreamYard. And if you click on that, it'll bring you in. And then sometimes if it's the first time you've been up on a panel, there may be an echo. And I can clear that up, or you can. And it's just a matter of needing to have echo cancellation. And look at this, we got CCT. I'm going to bring you up and then switch my audio settings. So we just make sure we've got echo cancellation on now. Welcome in.
Hello, JM. Glad to be able to drop in on one of your streams.
Welcome in. It's great to have you on.
Now, I've just got to make sure I'm muting the right stream. Hang on.
Okay. Yeah, I don't hear anything echoing here.
No.
You sound good. What was your privacy complaint?
Well, I called out a scammer, didn't I, on my latest video? They didn't like it.
Oh, I got to catch that. I didn't catch that.
Ah, you missed that one, did you?
you know what, CCT, it's really tough for me to keep up with everybody.
It is.
But yeah, the best way is just what you just said there, right? Make a tag for it and create some curiosity, and then people have to go by. You know, I have to go see it now, right? We got Creek Squad in here too. Creek Squad's awesome. I've known him for a while too, and I got to know him. Great to see you. So, what do you got there? You've got. I'm going to make you full screen so people can see this lovely display that you have. You got a kookaburra.
Yeah, 10 ounce. The Millennium Kookaburra.
Very nice. Can you show the obverse?
Oh, of course. If you really want to see Queenie, there you go.
There she is in all of her glory.
And the other one's poured silver from Bay City Bullion.
Nice. For a second, I was going to guess that was Scottsdale, but I can definitely see now that's
No,
Scottsdale.
Naturally toned as well. Look at that. No Austrian stacker. It was the eBay scammer selling the tins of junk coins.
I think that I failed to say hi to Big Chop, but I saw Big Chop come in here. Good to see you, buddy. I missed you. Hey, how do you feel about how long of a video is it?
Well, my video, 5 minutes.
Do you want me to play it so everyone can see it?
Yeah, you can do, yeah.
Yeah, may as well, and then I'll give you a thumbs up on it right away. Just give me a second, and I'll look that up, and then I can what do you call it? Kill two birds with one stone. Last time CCT was in here on a live stream, I don't think he came. I think this is the first time you've come up on a panel, but we were featuring his silver slides.
No, Terry, that isn't the one I had at my butt crack. And it wasn't my butt crack anyway. If you really want to know what it was, hang on, let me see if I can do this. If you really want to know what it was with the coin in it, it was that.
That's a good trick. I was thinking there's no way it was actually your butt crack, but
no, it wasn't my butt crack.
You never know these days, though. Like, some people are pretty open-minded, right?
What was that? It was my butt crack, Terry.
We all know it was. Okay, so we'll feature this here because CCT is an awesome person in the precious metals community, and I met him through Salivate Metal. And for anyone that's in the UK, you would definitely, especially anyone in the UK, you would want to be linking up with CCT because he's been in the precious metals community for a long time and knows a lot of the ins and outs of that market. And look at this. We have a YouTube star in here known as Independent Many United. She is a fantastic person with a fast-growing channel, and she's growing a great community of patriots within there. So welcome in. She's also fondly known as Indy. Many of you in here will already know her. So why don't I play this right away? We just need to make sure that we mute so it doesn't echo while it's playing. Here we go.
Hi viewers, one of my subscribers has been in touch with me about this eBay scam, and I thought I'd put this video out to help you avoid getting scammed in this manner. Now what you see in front of you is just one variation of the scam. Let's take a closer look at the contents of this tin, and the listing goes house clearance tin of old British coins. And of course, that is what I have in front of you right there. It is a tin of old British coins. And of course, people will see what they want to see in that tin. Anyway, this particular seller who's selling these tins of old British coins has dozens of them. And for those of you who take the time to actually read the item description, it does say the tin is not supplied. And it also says that the tin contains some silver, it contains plated or replica items, something like that. So basically, the seller is using the term house clearance to make you believe that he actually found this tin of coins in a house clearance. And the reality, of course, is that no, he didn't find it in house clearance. He set it up just as I have set up this tin for you today to make it look like there's a gold coin on the top and lots of silver coins in there, maybe silver crowns. And the reality of it is that he's just trying to clear out some junk, junk coins, because the majority of the coins in that tin are exactly that. And of course, he's sold loads of these. People think that he's been honest when he's found this tin of old coins, but the reality of it, he's just setting them up in a tin to take a photograph, as I have done there, and of course made it look as though I've got a lovely condition crown there, and another one there, and some silver sixpences, threepences. But the reality of it is most of it is junk, and of course the gold coin is not gold at all. It's just a copy, and the rest of the silver coins are probably in poor shape. So other variations of this scam include people posting silver bullion bars or gold bullion bars, gold coins, silver in capsules, straight from, of course, China, but they're putting the title as house clearance, basically implying to the buyer that they don't know what they're selling. But the truth of the matter is, of course, they know exactly what they're selling and exactly what they're doing, which is why they've sold so many of them. You know, a lot of the time it would help if buyers actually read the description, because many of them do say silver plated, silver layered, but they are also using the term house clearance, making people think that the seller might have got it wrong and you might be getting genuine silver and gold bars. And I'll share a few screenshots with you now of several eBay sellers using this technique to get buyers interested.
Oh my goodness, Sergeant Gold.
So really, that's all I have for you today, is just beware of these. You know, there are obviously legitimate house clearance items, but these unscrupulous sellers are using the term house clearance to make you believe that they don't know what they're selling, when the truth is, of course, they know exactly what they're selling, and they're selling you a load of old shite. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and keep calm and keep stacking that genuine silver and gold. Bye.
Okay, guys, so what you're going to see here is that CCT uploaded this 2 days ago. He's got 295 views on it, 43 thumbs up. I'm going to hit it right now. There's 44. And for anyone that's got an extra moment or so, either now or later, head over to CCT's channel. Click this link that I'm putting in here. Give them a thumbs up and make a comment on there if you had any comments on that you didn't want to put in here, or put your comments in here too if you like.
Yeah, apparently many of the comments there do say that the same thing happens in the States, and it's they put it in as estate sale fines.
Yeah.
And it's exactly the same scam. You know, they're trying to sell you junk they've bought from China.
Yeah.
And they're listing it as an estate sale fine to make you believe they don't know what it is, when the reality is, of course, they know exactly what it is.
So now, like, did one of these scammers actually come back to you and complain about your video, or like
They just put in a privacy complaint to YouTube because I'd included their eBay details.
So okay, so you weren't joking about it. You were serious about it. You actually got a privacy complaint for calling out a scammer.
Yeah.
Isn't that something, eh? The predator cries victim.
Yeah.
Unreal. Hey, Jeffrey Jackson, it's good to see you. Welcome in and happy weekend.
Yeah, they're selling junk like this. Fake 2023 Eagles.
Yeah. And so that's something we cannot emphasize enough for anyone that's just starting to look into precious metals and starting to buy them. You really cannot be too careful. I think inflation has really put a lot of people under pressure, and anyone that's kind of on the verge of being a scammer, I think, has gone over the edge, and they're out there scamming, and they're coming up with, here, let me put that on full screen. He's got that spinning. And so the amount of fakes and counterfeits that are out there are incredible. And so what CCT does is he's actually invented and manufactures his own silver testing slide, which is for sale on eBay. And when he comes across fakes, he frequently turns them into a spinning top, like the one you see in the screen right now, which is very cool. And that goes on almost indefinitely too. Like,
yeah, I've had one of them running for over 4 minutes.
well, that's a testament to the quality and how dead center you got that.
Yeah.
Let's see what Snakebite's saying here. 61. I'm 10 years behind you, Snakebite. I agree with you too. Like every single year seems to go by. I don't know.
I'm 40 years behind you, Snakebite.
You're 20. You're 21.
Yeah.
CCT. He's a young man. Well, I would say that your spirit and soul are pretty young. CCT. I get a kick out of your humor. And look,
there we go.
I've got Jack in here. Good to see you, Auntie.
Sure, my kookaburra's up the right way. Can't have an upside down kookaburra, can we?
No, why would they be flying upside down? Unless they were doing like acrobats, aerial acrobats.
What's interesting is this kookaburra is obviously 23 years old now, and I think there's I saw one tiny little toning spot on the edge for a 23-year-old coin, and yet some of the stuff you buy today is a mess in bloody 6 months.
Now that one though, that would have been put in that capsule right from the manufacturer, right from Perth Mint.
It was, yeah, indeed, yeah.
So I think that can make a big difference too. Like the air never really gets to it for very long at all.
Yeah.
Hey Barb, good to see you. Welcome in.
Hello, Bob.
And you know what? I think out of my entire stack, I think I've only got 2 kookaburras and 1 or 2 koalas. Because I didn't start stacking until the premiums on them started already going way up. And so the way I got mine actually was they were in the bargain bin, believe it or not.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah, Bob might remember, but I had the full Kookaburra date run right from the beginning.
good man.
And I think I sold that in about 2013, 2014.
Yep.
And I had the wooden case for it as well. I did do it. I think I had it in a video. They were really nice coins. I've thoroughly enjoyed collecting them. But I think silver was up, and I couldn't not take a good offer on this collection, and I sold it all. It actually went to the States.
Okay. Well, and that's it. Like when I first started stacking the premiums on specifically the kookaburras and the koalas were just sizzling. Like here in Canada, you had to pay almost 2 times spot to get them.
Oh, really?
It was incredible. Yeah, so that kind of, even though like I thought they were beautiful designs and I really liked them, I've never been one to go out and pay high premium.
No, I know what you mean.
Very much.
I know what you mean. So sometimes it does pay off. It's like that. Back in 2015, I bought the Mexican Libertad 2-coin set. So it was the proof and reverse proof Libertad, and that
Yep.
was the first time they'd ever issued them in that 2-coin set. And back in 2015, that was $200. That's a lot of money back then. But I sold it last year for 450. So I'm not complaining.
Yeah. Oh, 79. The reason that Barb is not a moderator is because I thought that you wanted to time her out just for fun. Oh, too late. Too late. You had your chance, 79. She's got a wrench now, so anyone that's got a wrench will be immune from 79's. I was gonna say shenanigans, but let's just call it her fun and games.
Yeah, I know. I've tried to time her out. It doesn't work when you're a moderator.
No, and now they've got managing, like standard moderators and managing moderators. And I actually don't think I've made anyone a managing moderator on my channel yet. Um, Although I've definitely got a few people in mind. Um, the really cool thing is I haven't really had any significant issues with my channel. Like even when I go into comments held for review and things like that, like there's never anything there. And I've even actually started to figure out how to get videos going, especially through the shorts videos where there's almost no comments on it, but they just take off like crazy. So when I first started looking at YouTube, I was looking at some of these fast growing channels and, say they got 100 views and there'd be like 50 comments. And, just the amount of replying to comments can be a lot of work. Like, look at how much time Salivate Metal
Yeah.
spends going through comments. And somehow I've dodged a bullet with that. And don't get me wrong, I love the comments when I see them. But yeah, I'd say for every 100 views, I typically get 3 to 5 comments. So what that is also an indication is that a lot of the people that are watching my channel are not actually going out of their way to let me know that they watched. It's with the YouTube Shorts algorithm. It's just going out to random people, and a lot of random people, if they don't know you, they'll hit the thumbs up and watch your video, but they're not going to be like, "Oh, hey, Jam, how's it going?" And stuff
I'm
like
going to
that.
show you. I'm going to show you what I had for dinner yesterday because I know this will give the audience a laugh.
Mr. Brains? The family favorite. So that's like LGBTQ pork?
It's a very popular dish here in the UK.
Well, you know, one of my buddies who actually was from India, there you go, but was educated in the UK. Whenever he was having a cigarette, he'd offer you a cigarette. He'd be like, "Do you want a fag?" I'm like, "What?" And I guess that's a British thing. You know, a lot of them will call it cigarette a fag.
It is, yeah. I'm not sure why.
I don't know. So I told him that you know a lot of people here in Canada won't quite get that. So he switched it, and then he'd offer people. He'd say, "Do you want a stick of death?" Instead of he call it a stick of death.
Yeah.
People got that a little easier, I guess.
What video, Terry? Why did it block your comment? Yeah, well, that's typical YouTube. I very often have to retrieve comments from the what's it called, JM, where we have to retrieve our comments from.
From Studio?
Yeah.
Well, and there is a glitch that I found, and that is, okay, so someone makes a comment on your video, that will show up in your Studio, okay, for every new, fresh comment. But if people reply, and then you kind of get a conversation going through on the one original comment, the ones after that don't show up in Studio. Unless you go to unclick comments that I have not reviewed or have not replied to, then they'll all come up. So when you first fire up your YouTube, you know, in the morning or whenever you get to it, and you look at your notifications bell, like typically I've got 90 or 100 new notifications at any given time. All the replies on those threads show up there. And so if you don't go through all of them and scroll through all of them, you can miss a whole ton of conversation.
Yeah.
And so I've frequently found, you know, where someone comments, I reply, and then they reply to that, and I never get it because it was
I get that as well. Yeah,
it was buried in there. So a lot of people will say, "Hey, you never got back to me." Sometimes 79, what can happen is if there's a scammer or a scam thread and it gets removed, then all the replies to that will also get removed. Or 79, like let's say I put a comment in on a video and you reply to that and you're proud of your reply, you want to, you know, be able to go back and see it. Well, if I go in and I remove my original comment, it'll remove all the replies too. And so in that way, it's not necessarily Sal or YouTube. It could be the person that originally posted. But there you go. That's just my observation. That's my observation. So you had your scam one. The other scam one here that I'll show you just quickly. Let's see if I can pull this up. Hold on. I want to see if any of you guys have seen anything like this. Just hold on. Let me share this. Uh, 79. I think you should be nice to Nickel. I think he's actually a great guy. Here
so
we
I was
go.
just trying to grab some of my detecting finds for snake bite. Very often get cat badges like this.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to just do this for you. What is that?
Cap badge.
A cat badge. Oh, yeah, like for your hat.
World War II cat badge.
Very cool. Okay, 79. See, and I figured that too. I figured 79 just likes messing with people. And I wonder if Nickel just, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if Nickel took it the wrong way. Okay,
What
so
other
here we
crap
go.
have I got? Lighters.
Hold on. There we go. That's a lighter in a
Was
container,
once upon a time. Look.
like a Zippo.
And cufflinks. That's obviously not silver, but I have got silver ones. Obviously, that was a little horse, a little tin horse.
Holy cow! Like that looks like that's been dug up out of the ground.
Well, they're all dug up. These are detecting finds.
Hey, Auntie Jack, you dropped something tagged with me on it. But confirming that I got it. I didn't got it. Where did you drop it? Where will I find that?
I was trying to find something myself. I've got a Roman somewhere, but I don't know what I've done with it. There's a load of flipping lead. I dig up lead all the time. That's actually, I'm thinking that was actually a slug.
Here, hold on a second. I just want to try something here. There we go. Slug.
I think so, yeah, got a look of it. And then this is probably, well, you can see it's a poured lead plug. But I don't think it was actually a plug. I think that's what they used to pour them into these molds to make their musket balls out of. Obviously, I've got hundreds of musket balls somewhere as well, but not to hand. And I don't know what I've done with the Roman coin.
Okay. Hey, Auntie, I pulled that up and I see that's just the way you are, Lady Campion. Which I did notice, but I didn't watch that yet. I'd love to play that, but I don't want to play it here without Lady Campion's authorization. So I don't know if I missed something there, but I did get that, and I'll definitely check that out. Sorry to interrupt you, CCT. So I just wanted to quick highlight here another scam that I've been seeing. We get this sort of flyer dropped in our mailbox a couple times a year, and you'll see where did that go? So there's the one shot of it. There's another one, and they're always talking about how it's going to be the best deal. Meet our experts, paying top prices. If you see anything like that, I've actually gone to a few of them just to test them out, and everyone that's walking out of there is upset because they lowball you every time. And I've even seen them set up in like seniors' residences, and then you get these senior citizens trying to raise some cash, and what these guys do is they offer about 50% of what it's actually worth.
Yeah.
So if you see that type of thing, I'll just go back to the original, the front page on it.
Yeah, the ones that say we buy gold, top prices paid. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not top prices. It's
the worst prices.
There you go. Exactly. So I just wanted to take a moment here to just remind everyone that I do have the StreamYard link pinned. If you wanted to come up and say hi to CCT and I, if there's any stories you wanted to share. And as we do on my channel, like I've probably a quarter of my subscribers are actually a part of the music community and are artists. So sometimes we get people come up and performing their own original music or doing karaoke, and anyone that I know is welcome to do that too. Do not be intimidated by CCT. He's a great guy.
No, because I need to head to bed soon anyway.
What's your favorite type of music, CCT?
I don't really have a specific favourite. I like really quite a broad mix. I like some classical. I like 70s, 80s, 90s,
Yep.
60s even. Yeah, it's very mixed.
Yeah, I'm pretty similar too. Um, both of my parents were pretty musical, and they loved music too. My dad actually really liked opera. He was into like Pavarotti and
Yeah,
Placido Domingo. Not exclusively, but that was definitely probably a third of the type of music that he would play. So I got quite a bit of exposure to that. Um, but yeah, I'd say my favorite types are classic rock, and then after that, probably just regular rock and heavy metal. But I'm not a heavy metal fanatic like Sal. I'm sure 80% of what Sal listens to is heavy metal.
yeah,
Hey Deb.
yeah.
So now we've got Deb's wood burning in here, who we actually mentioned earlier, who has a great channel, and she does buy and sell and crafts and things like that on her channel. But where I met her through is every single night she does open mic and karaoke every single night. So if you're into that sort of thing, definitely check out Deb's wood burning. It's great to see you, Deb. And she was very welcoming for me too. Like you guys know, I'm not the best singer in the world, and the the joke that I guess I kind of started there was a few of the sessions. And if you go on her channel, go back through the last 2 or 3 weeks of karaoke, you'll see I went up there a couple times, and twice it was what I called JM's drunken karaoke, hosted by Deb's wood burning. And she was so welcoming to let me in. Could kind of see her giggle, and I'm sure she was scratching her head saying, I wish JM would drop down right now. But
Oh, I'll tell you, if I started singing now, you'd have all your viewers leave.
I kind of thought CCT that you would be definitely into like the Beatles.
Well, yeah, I do like some of the Beatles' music. Not all
Yeah,
of it, but some of it, yeah.
Queen, like Freddie Mercury is just fantastic musician.
Yeah. Yeah, I also like some of John Lennon's stuff that he did after the Beatles.
Yep.
But I
Yep.
also like Madness and The Jam and The Damned. So, yeah, very, very, very broad mix of music I like.
Well, that's good though. I think that gives you a good sort of well-rounded um, exposure. And music comes in so many different shapes and sizes. It's amazing. It's
Yes.
amazing. I don't like to say, I wish this or I wish that, because we got the woulda, coulda, should have sort of response to that. But the truth is, I do. I wish that I was naturally talented at writing music and just creating originals. Um, to me, there's not too many things in life that would be more cool than that, than having that natural ability.
I suppose I'm naturally talented at working with wood.
There you go.
I'll have to settle with that.
Well, and you've got some machining equipment there too. Like you're good at working with metals as well. I know that.
Yeah.
Hey, Cindy. Cindy D is entered the chat. It's great to see you. We're just hanging out having a Friday night hangout, chit chat, open mic. Anyone that I know is welcome to come up on the panel and join in. As always, anytime I've got that StreamYard link pinned, we're good to go. Yeah.
Let's see if I can share one. I thoroughly enjoyed making the YouTube video series on the fake silver coins,
Yep.
and I used to thoroughly enjoy making the props. Let me see if I can share this. Share this one for you without.
Are you wanting to share a screen, or you're just going to put it in front of the camera?
I'm just going to put it in front of the camera.
Okay.
There you go.
So what do we got
Iron Maiden.
Literally.
That I made for one of the videos, and obviously it's got all the bloody spikes inside it.
Dang.
And the coin that I killed in the video sat on the stand like that.
Okay.
And then as I shut it, I put in like a screaming sound, as I shut the case in the video.
That'd be a great Halloween prop too.
Yeah.
Like I was just thinking, you could put.
It's all just. It's not. I painted it to make it look like wood. It's not. It's all it is MDF. Look.
Okay. Well done.
Yeah, there's loads of props, and the cannon I made, that obviously did actually work as a cannon and did fire out the fake coins out at the end.
Yep. Oh, that's not as good a view. That's a little better there. Well, I definitely did not see that video. That's the first time I've seen your Iron Maiden. And it keeps coming to me that, like, as a Halloween prop, it would be cool to put some food item in there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Right, and squish it, and then show what the result is.
Let me see if I can show you what I did for Halloween. Well, I do it every year. I sent the picture to Sal, and this is what I put in my vehicle outside the front of the house. Hang on, I have to switch screens so I can see what I'm doing.
Like in the driver's side?
Yeah.
Right on. You know what? I did not do anything for Halloween this year at all. Nothing at all. I think it's the first year. And even for my Halloween video, I just repurposed Halloween video I did last year. Just repurposed it and published that. But I've been busy.
Yeah, it was absolutely foul this Halloween, but other Halloweens I've set up props outside, moving props like ghouls and ghosts and creatures with eyes that light up and all sorts.
Yeah, I used to get right into Halloween. I loved it. But I don't know why. I just completely demotivated on it.
Yeah, I would say this year I was, because it was, the weather was just foul.
Yeah.
And I ended up eating most of the candy.
Yeah. And one of the most fun things for Halloween is actually getting all dressed up and going to a club, like the Halloween, where they have Halloween bash at a club.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. B, how's it going? Great to see you. And so for anyone here that does not know Mr. B, you'll see it on my channel too. I've highlighted his channel several times. He's a fantastic musician, guitar player, drummer, great guy. And he's been kind enough to invite me onto his panel many times. In fact, I think I shared his karaoke stream last night. So anyone that doesn't know Mr. B, make sure you look him up, and subscribe. I know 79 probably won't, because she doesn't really want to hear me sing. But there's some other super talented people in there. Deb's Woodburning was just here, and her friend, Mrs. High. I wasn't in the chat, but I just found out last night she announced that she got invited to Florida to actually be on stage for a Christmas production singing. And that is a very, very exciting thing. And that just shows the skill and talent that's in this music community that's been very cordial in inviting me in, because I'm not really a musician, but I love music, and so many of these people are awesome. And Mr. B is right in there.
Yes, Austrian Staggerite. That's what I said. If I sung, you'll all leave.
Do it. And Mr. B, you're welcome if you want to come up and just say hi, or if you wanted to sing us a song. If this ends up turning into like a music stream, I may sing a couple, but I'll definitely give 79 at least a couple minutes notice, because I don't want her ears to bleed.
Right, I need to head to bed now anyway, JM. So I'll say good night to. I mean, it's midnight. It's already Saturday here, and I've got to work tomorrow, or today, technically.
I hear you.
Have a great night, everybody.
You too, CCT. I'm gonna post your link right now, so anyone in here that hasn't connected with you can. And like I mentioned before, anyone that comes up on my panel during my live streams, I always post their link in the description after. So thanks again, CCT. And Mr. B is just clarifying here. I didn't get it quite right. It's not a Christmas party. It's a New Year's Eve show. And she'll be performing at a theater live on stage. That's right on. Okay, so here I want to post CCT's link. Even though everyone in here that's got a wrench can make their way over there pretty easily. This will be nice for anyone watching the playback. There we go. So here's CCT's link right here. So, Mr. B, no, like usually what I do is I'm over at Salivate Metals live streams on Friday, but he canceled tonight. So that's why I'm here. So Mr. B's going to have a show. Mr. B, feel more than welcome to post your link to that show. And if you don't, then I will. I have a tough time keeping up with everybody. I really do. So there you go. Mr. B is going to be having an open mic. And what I'm going to do is shut this down just before he starts. And then we'll send some people over there. And as usual, he allows me to share his stream. So you may see me pop back up live again, sharing Mr. B's live stream. And I really encourage you guys to check him out. He's an awesome guy. Let's see here. Let me see. Okay, it appears that Mr. B is going live in half an hour. So I'm going to keep this going for another half hour, and then we'll send people over there. And the only caveat with that is Terrell is going to be on in 2.5 hours. And I've got to go over there because Frank Terzo is going to be there. Anti-Jack, you are awesome. So Anti-Jack's already got his Mr. B's live streams linked. And I'm also just going to add his channel homepage right there. definitely link up with Mr. B. And really, everybody in here is great people. And from what I can tell, at least 2/3 of the people in here do have channels and do put out content. So that's always great to see. I hope my voice holds out. So now, I think what I'm going to do, since we didn't get any more takers on people coming up on the panel, is I think I'm just going to take a moment. Oh, Anti-Jack, I would love to play this Lady Campion song and share it here. I just didn't get her authorization. But you know what? You already posted it earlier. And I'm going to post the link for it. So anyone here that wants to check out a fantabulous... Oh, you did it too. Auntie, you're awesome. Fantastic female musical artist. I've just posted this link to Lady Campion's recent video that was just posted today. And it's her cover of Just the Way You Are. Originally done by Billy Joel. You guys will enjoy that. Rev Rats Rides, good to see you. I've definitely seen Rev Rats Rides around, and he enjoys singing karaoke with us as well. Let me just see. I want to make sure that we've got you as a moderator on there. Yep, we do. Very cool. From another stream. Later. Okay, see you later, Rev Rats. It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I think what I might do here is actually feature one of my previous videos. I just got to remember which one it is. Well, let's see. We'll figure it out quick. We can figure that out quick. Just bear with me for a moment here, guys. You guys are going to like this. I think you'll like it. If I do it right. Yeah, let's do this one. Here we go. This was karaoke challenge, karaoke roulette that I did. And so don't worry, 79, I'm not actually going to sing live here. This is actually just part of the show. But if you don't want to hear me singing at all, then you may want to mute. Here, let's see. Just recently found it. If you want to give it a listen. Mr. B, would you like me to play it on here? I'll play it on here for you if you like. Feature it. And Anti-Jack, thanks for posting that link too. I'm definitely going to be over at Mr. B's before that. But Frank Terzo and Terrell are both people that I want to catch. And I think Terrell's show is usually only an hour long. And so if Mr. B's still going after that, I'll definitely be back over at his again too. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. I'd rather feature, people that support me and people that I love, rather than just sort of my own stuff. People can check my stuff out anytime they want. So just give me a minute, and you guys are going to get to see some skill from Mr. B. Just give me a second. And of course, here. Anyone that live streams knows it doesn't take long and you got 20 tabs open. Here it is. Here it is. Oh, you guys are in for a treat, man. You guys are in for a treat. And so what I got to do, the first thing that we do is press the thumbs up. I want to make sure you guys can see that. Thumbs up. And let's make sure we got decent quality, 480. Okay. We'll make sure it stays at 480. And this is Mr. B. Thank you so much for letting me share this. I hope you guys all enjoy it. And here we go. Here we go.
Well, this is a little original number I've been working on for a while. I'm going to give you the short version of it. So I don't have a band with me right now, and I'm not much of a guitar player. I can't play the lead. So anyway, it's a little song I wrote called Doubt, and I hope you like it. You say you need someone to hold you every time you're feeling down. Someone who'll give you all the love they have and always be around. Someone who'll take you by the hand, face the things in life there'll be. Oh, hell, I know what you're looking for. I doubt you'll find it in me. Well, I took that chance before, put my heart in her hands. She took all the love I had, more than I had planned. And when she turned and walked away, there were no tears in her eyes. No, no, no. With her in my life, something deep inside me died. I can't give you a trust not broken. I can't remember love that's real. My heart barely beats now. Hell, most times I can feel. Still you wanna search deep inside this empty man for what used to be. Hell, I know what you're looking for. I doubt you'll find it in me. Girl, I can't give you a trust not broken. I can't remember love that's real. My heart, it barely beats now. Hell, most times I can't feel. Still you wanna this empty man for what used to be. Oh, well, I know what you're looking for, that you'll find it in me. Oh, how will you find what you're looking for? Doubt you'll find it in me. Hope you enjoyed that.
Mr. B, I've never heard that one before, but that was fantastic. So anybody that enjoyed that, and I'm pretty sure everyone enjoyed that, make sure you head over to Mr. B's here in 20 minutes. I'm going to be there as well, and I'm going to post his link here one more time because he's going to be having an open mic, and like it's not just going to be him or just him and me. You watch, he's going to have a full panel, and the vast majority of these people are high quality musicians, and everyone is great people, and we always have a good time together. So there's Mr. B's channel link, and you'll see when you click on that, you'll see he's scheduled to go live in 20 minutes. So unless anyone else wants to come up, if anyone else does want to come up on the panel here, put a 1 in the chat and I can bring you up for 5 or 10 minutes. And so what I'm going to do, just to keep with the music here, is I'm not going to perform live, but I am going to share with you guys, one of these karaoke streams that we did, and this was a challenge. So I had no practice on it. I was unprepared for it. And but what I got was, when we spun the wheel, it turned out I had to sing Funky Cold Medina. And so here it is. Let's hit it. All right, dig it. You can see I'm in the top in the middle. Come on. Go cooling at a bar, and I'm looking for some action. But like Mick Jagger said, I can't get no satisfaction. Girls are all around, but none of them want to get with me. My threads are fresh, and I'm looking deaf. Yo, what's up with LOC? Girls are all jocking the other end of the bar, having drinks with some no-name chump when they know that I'm the star. So I got up and strolled over the other side of the cantina. Asked the guy, why are you so fly? He said, Funky Cold Medina. Funky Cold Medina. This brother told me a secret on how to get more chicks. Put a little Medina in your glass and the girls will come real quick. It's better than any alcohol or aphrodisiac. Couple of sips of this love potion and she'll be on your lap. So I gave some to my dog when he began to beg. And then he licked his bowl and looked at me and did the wild thing on my leg. He used to scratch and bite before he was much meaner. But now all the poodles run in my house for the Funky Cold Medina. You know what I'm saying. I got every dog in my neighborhood breaking down my door. I got Spuds McKenzie, Alex from Stroh's. They won't leave my dog alone with that Medina pal. It's true. Went up to this girl. She said, hi, my name is Sheena. I thought she'd be good to go with a little Funky Cold Medina. She said, I'd like a drink. I said, I'll go get it. And then a couple of sips, she'd lick her lips and she was willing. So I took her to my crib. Everything went well as planned. but when she got undressed, it was a big old mess because Sheena was a man. So I threw him out. I don't fool around with no Oscar Mayer wiener. You must be sure that the girl is pure for the funky cold Medina. You know what I'm saying. There ain't no plans with a man. This is the 80s and Loke is down with the ladies. No joke. Break it down. Foreshadowing. Haha. Back in the saddle, looking for a little affection. I took a shot as a contestant on The Love Connection. The audience voted and, you know, they picked a winner. I took my date to the Hilton for Medina and some dinner. We had a few drinks, thinking soon what I'll be getting. Instead, she started talking about plans for a wedding. So I grabbed my coat and hit the door. Said, baby, I'll be seeing ya. That's why I found you don't fool around with the funky cold Medina. You know what I'm saying. That Medina's a monster. Funky cold Medina.
See, look at all this versatility up here, man.
That was fun.
Shots out, man. That funky cold Medina, you took me back. You took a lot of people back. Literally in the chat, they literally had flashbacks. You can see the bubble come to their head, like, you know what I mean? Like,
anyway, that was Deedsville. Deedsville and Steve Harloha were hosting that show, and they were going on and on with compliments. So I didn't want to over embellish too much, but so there you go. Obviously, I'm not a fantastic musician, but I love music and I love sharing good music and good times. And more to the point, I've been meeting a lot of people in the music community that are awesome. And so I encourage you guys to share and follow me for that reason. You'll break into a network of fantastic people that you've probably never met before. And I think many of them are going to become famous. But the key is many of them do not want to become signed. They want to stay independent, kind of like Terrell, like quality musician, but they don't want to sign on the dotted line. So there you go. Nope, 79. Well, it was live at the time. And so what I did is I just clipped that out. And the reason the quality was low on the video there is because I clipped it with my old computer. I've upgraded since, so now the quality of my stuff should start being a little bit better. But what I wanted to do is just thank everybody for coming out here. Please, at the very least, head over to Mr. B's. Check out the open mic that he's got starting in 12 minutes. And even just give him a thumbs up and put in the comments there and say, Jay, I'm sent you. I know he would appreciate that. And I would too. So I'm going to just gear up. I got to grab a refreshment, a refill, and get ready to go. That's in 12 minutes. I just posted the link to his channel. And so what I'm going to do is wish everybody a fantastic weekend. If I don't see you there, I'll see you soon. Have a great night, guys, and a great weekend. See you soon.
It's the winner.